My budget. Alright guys, so real quick, we are coming with the list that Drew played at this YCS, and it's pretty fun and interactive. It's my budget deck.
My budget deck!
So, yeah, we can go ahead and get this cracking because we actually are kind of hungry, or at least I am anyway. But, let's go ahead and get started with the list. Also, Drew, do you have anything to say before we get started?
Okay, so one thing I will say is, there are some cards that, they're, in the side deck, I should have had the second Super Poly, and I just couldn't get to the second Super Poly in time. I feel like if I had the second Super Poly, my Thunder matchups would have been a lot better yesterday, and I could have made day 2, theoretically. Because Super Poly is just so good in that matchup. Making Starving Venom, clearing the Colossuses is just, it's so good. So, one thing I realized is your Striker matchup takes forever. Like, literally, I was going into game 2, and we had 8 minutes left on the clock, and I'm like, this matchup is insane. Like, how much interaction there is between both players is just like, you have to know what you're doing in that matchup. And it's just a matchup I don't know super well, honestly.
Let's go ahead and get into the list.
So, as you all are probably aware of at this point, I was playing Salad at the event. It's the deck I've been playing since its release here in the TCG. So, I'm obviously super comfortable with this deck, and I felt really good taking this to the event. I scrubbed out like all of us did.
Yep.
It's because my matchups were alright. I feel like I just misplayed some of them and probably should have paid more attention. But getting into the list, 3 Gazelle. I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining what this stuff does. Y'all should know what this stuff does by now. 3 Foxy. 2 Spinny. I feel like in retrospect I could have played the 3rd, but I'm still not sure about it. For the 1-of Salads, we're playing 1 Foul, Jaguar, and Falco. Falco came in super clutch for me, actually. Being able to reset Rage or Roar, and then just being able to interact with your opponent again on the following turn is just insane. Also, just being a repeatable Zephyros the Elite kind of effect is insane. 2 Buffalo and the 1 Debug, just more consistency pieces. For the hand traps, I actually cut down on the hand traps. I'm only playing the 3 Ogres and the 3 Ashes in terms of the monster hand traps. I was playing Effect Veiler before this regionals, but before this YCS.
Bad.
Yeah, Veiler just has been very subpar for me, honestly, and I feel like Veiler isn't all that good this format. It's only really good against Salad and Orcust, and I'm like, I probably should be a little bit more scared of Thunder than I should be of Orcust.
Yeah, Thunder is everybody's worst matchup this format.
So for the spells, for the Salad cards, I'm playing the 3 Circles, 1 Will, and 1 Sanctuary. Will was actually like insane for me yesterday. Being able to make like a double attacking Aframax with like Heat Leo, just being able to push through like just about any board state is just insane. Will of the Salamangreat is probably one of my favorite cards in this whole deck. Then for just support spells, we play 3 Call Wild Grades. I only saw this once yesterday, and it was in my I think it was in either my Striker matchup or it was in like maybe my Endymion matchup, just some place where it like really didn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Call by the Grave in the Striker matchup is okay.
It's like, okay, you can hit the Ray, but like... So I was playing 3 Silent Mining. Some people are going down to 2 on this, and I saw a handful of people only playing 2 Minings. I still don't agree with that. I think you should still play the 3. 2 Twin Twisters. I was really scared of Mystic Mine, Striker, and Draco going to this event, because I just don't want to deal with back row decks yesterday. And the 2 new cards that I added since I cut Veilers were Plotter Desires.
I told you that card was good.
I didn't see Desires at all yesterday, actually. Like, I'm still not sure, like, how... Okay, the way I see it is, you want to play all 3 of your Signet Minings before you play your first Plotter Desires.
Well, yeah.
like, I see people playing Pod Desires instead of Sign Up Mining, and I'm like, no, play Sign Up Mining first.
The only deck you'd ever play where you'd resolve Desires before everything else is Dracos, because they just don't generally care that much.
Yeah, this is a deck where you have a lot of important one-ofs, and if you banish the wrong one-ofs, you kind of lose.
Yeah, like Jaguar.
Yeah, and for the 5 traps, it's just 3 impermanents, Rage, and Roar.
Yeah, that's pretty standard at this point.
Yeah, this is, for the extra deck, we have 3 Balinks. Some people are going down to going down to 2 Balinks.
That is incorrect.
I think it is, but I see the argument for it. And if you're playing 3 Sunlight Wolves and 2 Helios, this is pretty self-explanatory. You don't really have to explain why I'm playing the ratios on this. 1 Raw Stalio. This card's still just like super good. Violet Chimera, it's a super poly target, and it was a super poly target for the mirror match, which I didn't see at all yesterday. Nightmare Phoenix.
Yep.
And Update Jammer just lets you make the Aftermax that can attack twice. Aftermax, this card is literally insane. Like,
it's super big.
Like, the way I see it, this is probably either the 2nd or 3rd best Link 4 in the game right now. The first best is probably Saryuja, and then the second is either Boral or this.
Like, I think
Borload's good. Borload's good.
Because it outs Colossus, but like the reason that's so good is like because the striker cards can't do anything against it.
Yeah, that's
so
the
it's
reason. Like, you auto wins your striker matchup.
Yeah.
We play Starving Venom Fusion Dragon as our another super poly target, and then we have Abyss Dweller.
A 1 Dweller.
Yeah.
And go ahead and go into the side too.
So for the side deck, we have 3 Pankratops. I was only playing 2 Pankratops and a Kaiju, but I feel like I just wanted to have Pankratops more going into this.
Yeah.
I think Pankratops overall is better this format. 3 Lancia.
For Thunder.
Yeah, for Thunder. 3 Droll.
Also for Thunder.
I honestly might cut this down to 2. Like, there are, like, the card is insane. I'm not gonna be wrong here, but, like, I feel like there's enough times where it's just, like, Droll just doesn't do it. Like, against, like, it's better against Striker than it is against Thunder because, like, there are hands in Thunder where they just do not care about Droll.
Yeah. Unless they open, like, all dangers and then, like...
Right, yeah. Like, there are hands where Droll just destroys them. That deck is so RNG-based, you don't know what's going to be good in the matchup.
Yeah,
like,
again...
Lancia, generally speaking, is pretty solid, but...
Again, Konami, hit Thunder, please.
1 Twin Twisters, the 3rd Twin Twisters, just if I needed to bring in more back row hate for, like, either Sky Strikers, Mystic Mine, or any of that crap.
Yeah.
1 Fusion of Fire, 1 Super Poly. The Fusion of Fire is going to be a 2nd Super Poly. I just couldn't get to 1 in time for the event. And then the last 3 cards are 3 evenly matched.
Yeah, basically self-explanatory.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this, and I guess I'll see y'all later. Peace out. It's me, it's that DMD, and your boy is out.